Welcome back, Cylons. We're starting a part 2 of Everyone's Gone to the Rapture. Or is it Everybody's Gone to the Rapture? I always mix it up. But this is it's a wonderful story so far, from what we've seen. It's both visually appealing, the sound is really great, it's just a really well-written story game that I'm really enjoying because you really have to go through and explore everything. You have to listen to conversations. You kind of have to observe your surroundings and see if there's something there. And the little light that kind of follows you around is a little odd. It kind of creeps me out a little bit. But it helps you kind of guide yourself through the rest of the town, at least at the part that we're at right now. So let's continue on and see where we left off. I remember we had the conversation with the father and I think Mrs. Boyle, and we were starting to walk up to the church last time, but I can't remember where the light went. Oh. It's interesting how you group tombstones together. It's like, maybe there wasn't no names on these. Odd. It's very odd. Interesting. We saw an infinity symbol on the back of the, I don't know what building that was, but there was a rugby field next to it. So, that was... I can open the back door. Oh, that's a wheelbarrow. It's odd to have a grate there too. I guess they're just kind of everywhere. Crouch. Flowers by this one. I can't interact with any of these. Welcome. I see. I have to open both doors. This is a nice... Seems very comfortable. Cozy. It's gonna jump out at me. Hello? I can't tell if these are like actual candles or if these are candles that are similar to like the light where okay. I guess that was the door that we were at just a moment ago. You know, they don't seem like flames. They seem like it's a replica of the light that's floating around town. I can't open this. Can't open any. To go down a pew? So many candles. It's not lit. It's like they're there and then they're not there. Spooky! Is this a door to go somewhere? No? Okay. Guess we're leaving. It's odd that there's a crutch right there. I guess I can't really go anywhere else. don't think I can hop fences, so we're gonna have to walk back around. Being on the grass, I'm so sorry. We check out- oh look, there's a gate over there. We didn't check out over there. Go back this way. Can I go this way? I can't. How do I get over there? Looks like there's a gate that exits from one of these doors. It's odd that I can't open like a door when I've been inside of a building. I guess because it's locked. Makes the most sense, I suppose. But like I can't, there's not a back, I can't open this back gate. It's odd that I walk so slowly. Is that shadow? The shadows are rendering. Yeah, I can't open this gate. I don't know how to get back. Well, I know that that goes there, but like I can't go on the other side of grass fence. Kinda stuck. Have to just, I guess, keep walking into town? I think so. We checked out the house over there last time. I've mostly inspected the church. Maybe there's a back gate somewhere. Maybe someone's yard. A bus stop or a mile marker? Oh no. Wait, are these like... I don't understand. Looks like it's a garage sale. Sort of.
If you could just have a word with them, perhaps. They listen to you.
Well, I really don't see what it has to do with me at all.
The village looks up to you. I just think with what's been happening with Mr. Coles and Mrs. Boughton and the others, that people need somewhere to talk, to feel safe.
Perhaps they don't think that your church is somewhere they feel particularly safe.
I don't need your forgiveness, Wendy. Or theirs. Whosoever thou art that judgest, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself. Romans chapter 2, verse 1.
Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. Matthew chapter 6, verse 1. It's not my judgment you should be worried about, Father. But fine. I'll talk to Barbara. Ask her to put a note up in the surgery about an extra service. Will that do?
Why do you have to get in my face? That's so rude. Are you trying to tell me to go that way? Because I'm not gonna go that way. I'm gonna go this way. The conversation started. I'm on the grass. I'm on the grass. I want to investigate all the things. Stop trying to pull me away. Plus there's a drive back here, so we might be able to, I mean, look at these houses. They're just so pretty. Like in the way that they're built. You know? Having a yard. What's this? Interesting. I wonder if one of the themes in this story is kind of religion versus science. It's always interesting to see those, like, storylines develop. Oh, look there, even there. 607. Interesting. It looks like someone was leaving in a hurry. So everything's kind of locked down. There's a radio back here.
It wasn't just some distortion of physics. I may not understand it yet, but it wasn't an accident. All of the clocks, what happened at Tower 6, it's just not random. There's an effort. An attempt to communicate.
So the clocks all have something to do with the observatory. What happens at 607? It's very odd. Like, I get this strange feeling about it. You know, like, it's spooky feeling, but...
Meg,
Oh.
come and have a look at this.
Oh, I don't believe it. Charlie?
Jeremy reckons someone had been raiding all the empty houses. He said a load of stuff had been taken.
What's up?
It looks like someone's been collecting their own supplies.
Bastard.
Well, we've got enough stock in the warehouse to keep the entire village going for months.
We should get a truck.
What, and go and get all of it now?
Yeah, why not?
It's Appleton. It's that bloody crackpot Stephen Appleton. I'm gonna fucking do him.
Sam, it's fine. We'd better get moving before the weather turns. You come in. We'll swing by the camp and get Rachel on the way back.
So, wait. So someone stole their car? Also, you painted over the mirror. There. Like they just painted over it. Let me just lay this mirror down and then paint over it. I don't understand. So they stole their car? Or like... Oh, I see. I see. There was someone here. Glass. Food. I see. They're reading. To the void. We saw that on somebody's shelf earlier. I can't remember whose shelf it was. Oh. Wonder why it flies like directly into your face. I wonder if it's trying to gather my attention and lead me a certain direction. Oh. You see that? Like there's other visual blips that happen other than just this light. It's so creepy. It's so creepy. Wow. That's really pretty. I can't open that gate. There's a frisbee and a boomerang. I've never thrown a boomerang before. Oh no. Oh gosh.
I saw you from the main road. Not many people are moving around now.
I was looking for Dr. Wade.
Listen, Frank. I don't know what's happened, but your Stephen seems to think he's responsible.
I reckon
said, Kate's still up at the observatory, but the gates are locked. Look, Frank, there's going to be a rescue soon, I'm sure of it. They'll send planes or something.
Well, they'll send planes, all right. This pattern of his, we're in the center of it. Which means if they intend to stop it, we're right in the firing line.
The quarantine. It makes a whole lot of sense now. It's convenient that everyone has like maps on their wall. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Maybe it's like radiation poisoning. You know? Radiation poisoning is starting to make sense. So this is the house of the scientist, the husband. Can't go down that gate. I just. Okay, so this is the church. Maybe the father, maybe Jeremy, was bringing out pamphlets, and he was still. I wonder who was upstairs. Like, who was the? Did we go this way? I don't think we've gone this way yet. Maybe that was the father that was stuck upstairs? I don't know. Look, there's more paint. Looks like someone just smeared their hands in paint. And tried to write numbers. Can't like hop over fences or anything. I don't think we've made our way this way. I know we started at one of the houses and then we started going back up towards the church. I don't know if I've gone through any of these houses. Can't really go along the side either. Okay. It's just so pretty. Like, look at, they have like little trellis flowers on it and like little gardens. Such nice houses. You even have like butterflies? Oh. Everyone has the same style of radio, too.
The magnetic field is causing disruptions to phone signals and the rest of the electrics. There are voices on the line. It's 4 a.m. Maybe everyone is up looking at the light show.
Up looking at... Oh. What was this person reading? I spy a butterfly. Chaos theory. And, the bold new mathematics. Interesting. Interessante. So you have some people that are reading the Bible, you have some people that are reading science books, you have this small town village that is, I guess, kind of stirred up about having an observatory in it. It's interesting. Oh, look, there's an infinity symbol on there. Who had the paint? Someone had the paint. They were at the, it was at the gas station, I think, or maybe the store? Little market? I can't tell if it's with a brush or not. It looks like it's with a brush. There was an infinity symbol on the back of the field house to where the rugby field was.
You have to make a decision, Lizzie. Especially now.
I do love him, Father. I love them both.
He's married. There are other people involved in this.
Oh, I hardly think that anyone's in the position to claim the moral high ground, do you?
Well, I take your point about Stephen. And Robert. But I think Kate might see things differently.
Do you? I mean, she's not screwing anyone else, pardon my French, but she spends all day and night locked up in that observatory. Stephen says they barely see each other. That's hardly a marriage, is it?
Oh, jeez. Plot thickens. Is this a beehive? It looks like a little beehive. Aww. Phone over there. I really want to check out this house first before we go and try and find the phone. So I don't want to miss anything. I feel like this game is very good at, like, distracting you. Or it's just trying to tell me there's nothing else over here. Please go that way. Link book. Okay, so where was that phone ringing? Is it in the car?
Visual and auditory distortions are becoming more frequent, along with mild convulsions to the left side, all of which support a preliminary diagnosis of intracranial hypertension, occurring as a result of a substantial and rapidly expanding tumor, originating, I believe, within the hypothalamus. Cognitive functions are currently unimpaired, aside from this crippling headache. Hemorrhaging is becoming more frequent, with darker clots passing through the nasal passages primarily. I believe I am dying. This is certainly not flu or anything else I have ever encountered. And certainly a tumor cannot expand this rapidly. In the blood clots, I see tiny flecks of what looks almost like, if I had to try and find a description, liquid light. I cannot explain this phenomenon.
Liquid light, and the doctor mentioned something about Kate mentioned something about light, like liquid light. Is this the clinic? Spanish flu. The night jar. Oh gosh. I wonder if it was contagious and people were just like all getting sick and
Dr. Wade, here you are. There's a queue of patients a mile long out there.
Just send them to the village hall with the others, please, Bob.
Doctor, people are scared. Mrs. Gables just called me and said her husband's vanished. She was very frightened. She said there was blood coming out from his ears and his
What
nose.
the hell do you want me to do? Until they lift the quarantine, we're not going anywhere. Just tell them to drink plenty of fluids, stay warm, and follow the instructions on the radio.
Dr. Phil, please, you have a duty to your patient. Your nose.
gosh. And he was trying to document things too. I feel like this is telling me to go back to the observatory, because that is a picture of the observatory. Yeah, look, everyone just started bleeding. So do I go back to the observatory? Whoa. The controller just vibrated. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I didn't go up here. Well, let's go this direction. See where this takes us. Guys, we found the Potters. You're a wizard, Harry. Everton Road. We didn't come down this, did we? Pretty sure there's gonna be a roadblock up here. Why didn't it affect the animals? Like, why did it only affect people? It sounds like there's plenty of birds. I haven't really seen any other animals. Wendy? Is the light Wendy? Wonder if the light's like randomly generated or if it's done by my movements. Like if I walk left, does it go to the right? You know? Because that happened at the beginning of the game. When we were choosing which side of the street to go down. It went to the left and I decided to go to the right. And then it floated back around towards me. What? What? It's ticking, but it's not moving. It's still 607 everywhere. It's kind of creepy how it just kind of sits there. Oh, you have a pond. Really pretty. Do I go back inside? Oh, I have to do the controller thing.
You do look ever so drawn this morning.
That bloody dog kept me awake. And there was that thing in the sky. The radio says it was an electrical storm, but I don't know what it was. This morning, I found some dead birds in the garden.
I'm sorry to hear
Oh,
that.
I guess it is affecting
I wonder
animals.
if it might have had something to do with the atmospheric conditions.
My Stephen will probably know. I'll give him a call in a bit.
Wendy, I've popped around because we've had some incidents with some of the more elderly residents. Mrs. Bout has, well, vanished, for want of a better word. Wandered off somewhere, no doubt. I thought I'd best check and see you're all right.
The council are talking about a flu epidemic.
Yes, well, I'm not sure it's flu as such. But no headaches, nosebleeds, no joint pains or digestive issues.
Dr. Wade, I'm as fit as a fiddle. Go and find some real sick people to look after. And if you see that son of mine, tell him that his mother's looking for him.
Aw. Okay, so Wendy is the doctor's mother. Okay. Not Dr. Wade, but the what's his name? Steven? Steven and Kate. This is also pretty. Just, it's so pretty. I wonder if they put an observatory in this town because it's so isolated. There's an infinity mark. Look. Look. There's 2 infinity marks. 3, 4. I don't understand what the infinity marks are for. Are they like important spots on the map? As far as like
Going away, Amanda?
Oh, just for a few days, yeah. First thing in the morning. I don't want the kids to catch this flu if it's going round.
It's probably that father, Jeremy, spreading it around while he tries to bully everyone into donations for the summer fete.
It seems very quiet in the village, actually, Wendy. Not much bullying to be done.
Oh, father, I didn't know you were here.
Really? Listen, I came up here to tell Amanda that we've had some vandalism in the village. Must be a teenage thing. Tagging, I think they call it. Someone's painting all over doors and things.
Little vandals. Well, I'll tell Neil to make sure we're properly locked up when we go.
A good man like my Eddie gone. And these thugs and yops running around
What's a yob?
defacing property. He gave everything to his country, and look what he got in return. Nothing but an early death.
He had a good life, Wendy.
He had a short life. I look to my birds, father. Lives lived unencumbered, free and simple. That's as God meant things to be.
gosh, so Wendy's like doesn't like the father, but is the mother of Stephen. Can I climb this? I can.
Every computer in the observatory has set itself to 6:07 a.m. June 6th, 1984. I don't understand what that means.
Wishing machine. Huh? Huh? Barbecue. Wait, cement. Barbecue is that? The luggage is outside. If I left my luggage outside, there'd probably be a scorpion in it. Whew. This is so pretty. Imagine living here. This is just glorious. Voice of stars. Voice of the stars. Huh. It's a really pretty view. I doubt I can go down that way. Okay, so what's this map doesn't have the infinity symbols on it. You know, I should probably remember things. I don't know if I should be taking notes, honestly, because there's so many things going on in this game as far as like numbers and symbols and names. I'm so bad at that. Like I can't remember specifics. I'm guessing I won't be able to leave this gate. Yeah. I don't understand. Who's gonna detain you? Like, how do they have people around the border of this village? They're watching remotely? I don't understand. Oh, I can't go this way. I think I have to walk back out the side gate. We checked the house already? Frisbee. They'll have the same license plate number. I don't know where the light went. It's where we came from. It's a house that we just checked out.